I don't like to learn a technique just to win a mat, you know what I mean? I like learn technique to try beat your opponent, you know. I like that challenge to beat your opponent, but not just win the mat, you know. I mean, I want to just squeeze this guy and just like get the submission, just like go and like try to beat this guy, you know what I mean?
Marcelo's just so freakish, you know, his jiu-jitsu, especially in his prime, so freakish. I was in Brazil when he emerged on the scene in 2003, when he fought Shaolin and choked him out. He got his back and then he put him to sleep. But it was just Shaolin refusing to tap because nobody even knew who Marcelo was back then. That to this day is one of my all-time favorite submission victories that I've ever seen anybody perform.
Shaolin was one of those guys too. Like when he came to MMA, he was one of those dangerous guys.
Oh yeah, super high level grappler.
Yeah.
I mean, and this was Abu Dhabi 2003. It's not a fast fight. I mean, it's not a long fight at all. I should say match. Fighters get mad. Jiu-jitsu guys call it fights. Fighters like, it's a match, bro. It's not a fight.
Did you get hit?
He had both things going on. It was like he had an incredible technique and aggression and perfect timing and perfect positioning. That's amazing. Well, Marcelo's got that fucking insane squeeze, man. The guillotine squeeze. He's got a nasty north-south squeeze. He's got his back taking's legendary. He's so good at that arm drag. That arm drag is just... And before he was pulling it off, like the way he was doing it was really rare to see somebody that specialized on it like that. Where they just specialize on hitting that arm drag and getting to the back, hitting that arm drag and getting to the back. You know, and then he was doing it from butterfly guard. He wasn't doing it like a wrestler. Really interesting guy. And big ass giant fucking legs, right? Yep. Not big arms. Like his arms are kind of normal sized, but big ass giant legs.
Like fat boy leg. I mean, they're
like
muscled,
they jump
but
over
they're just like round.
Dude, they're huge. He's all legs. It's really interesting. Like that is one thing that I think is like super underrated and kind of in all of any sort of combat sports. The size of your legs is so gigantic. Like the power in your legs, rather, the ability that your legs have. Like think about it with Marcelo. What's interesting is he's securing you with those legs. Like when he's taking backs, like that's his big thing, right? And in guillotines as well. He's using that incredible leg power to secure you and to get you controlled by those legs. Yeah. Like you see the way he controls Shaolin on the ground at the end of it? He's just smushing everything. And it's all that power that allows him to get the chokes off better.
I feel like it's one of those things where he's figured out just how to use exactly the right amount of muscle in the right direction to control you with his leg. Like using his leg as if it's a hand to grab.
Yeah.
But like same thing with like a specialist like Nurmagomedov, same thing with a specialist like Damian Maia. I feel like they have that ability to change the little details and use their body the perfect way to make that specific thing work.
Yeah, you know, the other thing that's interesting about Marcelo is he doesn't utilize any strong person moves. Like, he won't do Kimuras. He thinks Kimuras are a strong person move. He thinks like grabbing the arm and yanking behind him. He doesn't do those. Or at least he didn't for a long time, and that was his rationale. He might have changed and went to it now. But I know for the longest time he wasn't interested in those. He was just interested in putting motherfuckers to sleep. he's like, like all you have to do is get a hold of that neck. And if I become a specialist in squeezing necks, I'm just gonna put everybody to sleep. I don't need to be messing up your shoulder or anything. I'll just shut you off. I mean, it's the most like, a guy can tap you and it's very definitive, right? The guy gets you in an arm bar and you tap, it's very definitive. But there's something about the way he climbs off Shaolin when Shaolin's unconscious and he just squoze him out in seconds. It's the most definitive ending next to, obviously next to a knockout.
Marcelo Garcia. It's going to be interesting to see if he can get on top of Jake Shields. And there he is, he sits up for the single, he gets on top.
Boy, I don't know, as great as Garcia is, and it's over, he taps out. You saw the hand come up, and it just ends with 27 seconds to go. Garcia with the submission in the professional submission league.
Hello everyone, I just want to take a moment to talk about the new sponsor of my YouTube channel, xmartial.com. So Xmartial are a Canadian-based brand that make really good quality training gear for MMA and Jiu-Jitsu. I really like the brand because they've got a lot of different, cool, funny designs to choose from. So if you like my work and you want to support my channel, you can go to xmartial.com and use the code SCFilms20 for a 20% discount off all the training gear. Also, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. If you want to keep up to date with new video releases, you can click the small bell icon next to the subscribe button so that you get a new notification when a new video is released. There's a lot of exclusive content to come over the next few months which I've been holding back for quite a while, so make sure to keep a lookout.